The inscription reads, "This award is for lifetime achievement in public service and U.S. China relations," and it's presented to Ambassador James R. Sasser by the U.S. China Policy Foundation. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Senator. Well, thank you very much, Ambassador Roy, for that overly generous introduction, I might say. Distinguished members of Congress, including my congressman from Tennessee, Jim Cooper, Ambassador Roy, Ambassador Freeman, my fellow honoree, and supporters of the U.S. China Foundation. It's an honor for me to receive this award this evening, and I wish to express my appreciation for it, but also to express my appreciation to Dr. Wang Chi and his wife, Ernestine, for their long and devoted service to this foundation and to the betterment of relations between the United States and the People's Republic of China. I'm not going to make a long address this evening, but Ambassador Roy indicated that when I went to China, within 90 days after my arrival, I was welcomed there by the People's Liberation Army launching rockets into the Taiwan Straits, and President Clinton sending two carrier battle groups in response. And when I left, or 2 weeks before I left, I guess a month before I left, in 1999, we had the problem of the bombing of the Chinese embassy in Belgrade. So between those two bookends, we managed, I think, to stabilize the relationship and improve a relationship for the benefit of not only the People's Republic of China and not only for the United States of America, I think all for the peoples of the world. When President Clinton first called me and asked if I'd be interested in being an ambassador, I replied quite truthfully, no, I would not be, except for one post, Ambassador to China. And he said, why China? And I said, I think that the relationship between the United States and the People's Republic of China is going to determine the course of history in the next century. And I'd like to play a part in bettering those relations and laying the foundation for a lasting and understanding relationship and a mutually beneficial relationship and a peaceful relationship and a cooperative relationship between these two great countries who I think will lead the world in the 21st century. So I say to the U.S. China Foundation this evening that I gratefully accept your award. I frankly feel somewhat unworthy when I look at this head table and see so many distinguished people here who've done more than perhaps I have done in furthering the relationship between the United States and the People's Republic of China. But I say to you that our work is not done yet. I was interviewed yesterday, I think, by the China Daily, and they said China specialists fall into two categories, the optimist and the pessimist, and which are you? And I said, well, I think I'm a realistic optimist. I'm realistic in the sense that I understand that this is not always going to be an easy relationship. There are going to be tensions brought about by trade difficulties, competition for markets, competition for commodities on the world market, competition for leadership in the various areas of the world. But I'm optimistic from the standpoint that I think we will work these things out. I think we've laid a solid foundation for better relationships between our two countries, and I also think that it's in our mutual interest, and it's understood by the leaders of both countries in the recent past, in the present, and I think in the foreseeable future, that we simply must cooperate, we must get along, and we must work together to build a better world for all of our people. So I thank you for this award. I thank you, Dr. Wong, Ernestine, for your great work. Thank you all.